vile and disgusting. And it's not fair, and no one ever should be spoken to in the manner that I've seen. And all I have to say is it's incredibly ironic that I would release something that is all about kindness.
I think that this is about me, Hailey Bieber, and Selena Gomez. This is not about this pitting between two women and division between two women. It's about the vile, disgusting hatred that can come from completely made up and twisted and perpetuated narratives that can be really weak.
Oh, get out of here. All you guys want is money. Money, 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 money. Money, money, money. Get out of here.
You're tuned in to Celebrity Hotline, your direct line to Hollywood's biggest scandals and secrets. From shocking exposes to late-night drama, if the stars are talking, we've got the receipts. Let's get into it. Get out of here, bro. We have to break this down because the internet just exploded, and honestly, I can't even act surprised at this point. No, it's not another one of Justin's cryptic posts, shady captions, or awkward public appearances. And no, it's not Hailey dropping another subtle jab on Instagram stories. This time, it's Selena Gomez stepping into the spotlight without even trying, and suddenly, the entire internet is convinced she just delivered the coldest, most low-key shot at Hailey Bieber yet. And trust me, the timing could not have been more chaotic. So let's rewind, because what actually sparked this storm is something that should have been harmless, sweet, and all about love. But when it comes to Selena, Justin, and Hailey, nothing ever stays simple. It's always messy. Always. It all started when Selena dropped a carousel of photos on Instagram, celebrating her engagement to Benny Blanco. And listen, these weren't just any random selfies. We're talking behind-the-scenes glimpses, adorable couple moments, goofy smiles, and even one of those soft romantic kiss pics that make you melt inside. It was wholesome, it was genuine, and it was peak Selena, subtle but powerful. Fans went absolutely wild. Twitter blew up, Instagram comments flooded in, and TikTok was basically just wall-to-wall edits of Selena and Benny with heart emojis flying across the screen. People were hyping her up, saying things like she deserves this happiness, and finally real love for Selena after everything she's been through. It was the type of moment that should have just been pure celebration. But then, because this story always has a twist, a certain someone decided to pop up in the likes. And it wasn't your average fan. It wasn't even a casual celebrity friend. No, it was Justin Bieber. Yep, Selena's ex, Hailey's husband. The same Justin Bieber who has spent years claiming he's moved on, that he's happily married, that the Jelena era is over. And yet here he was, lurking on Selena's engagement photos, like some digital ghost who forgot the internet watches his every move. Now it gets crazier. He didn't just like the post and leave it there. No, he liked it and then he unliked it really fast, like he realized what he did and panicked. But come on, this is the internet. Screenshots spread faster than wildfire. Fans caught it in seconds. By the time Justin hit unlike, the receipts were already all over Twitter, Instagram stories, and gossip accounts. People were zooming in, circling his username, posting side-by-side comparisons. It was a whole forensic investigation in real time, and here's where things went nuclear. People started asking, what does this mean? Was it just a slip? Was Justin logged into the wrong account? Was it one of those infamous burner account mistakes? Or was this his subconscious creeping out, showing the world he's still not over Selena? Because let's be real, this isn't just some random like, this is Justin Bieber. The same Justin who had the world obsessed with Jelena for nearly a decade. The same Justin whose relationship with Selena was the definition of teenage love, heartbreak, and drama. The same Justin who married Hailey but can't seem to escape being tied to Selena in every headline. Fans started dragging him instantly. Some called it messy, others called it embarrassing. One viral tweet said, "We've seen this movie before and it always ends the same. Chaos." And honestly, they're not wrong. Every time Justin gets too close to Selena, even digitally, the internet catches fire and Hailey ends up taking the heat. And oh, she did. Because right after Justin's little like-unlike stunt, people shifted their focus onto Hailey, and the accusations started flying again. Fans were saying she looks obsessed, insecure, and constantly stuck in Selena's shadow. The narrative became brutal, Hailey catching strays just for being married to Justin. But hold on, it didn't stop there. Because after Justin's move, fans began pulling receipts and comparing numbers, and the math was not in the Bieber's favor. Selena's engagement post, millions of likes in hours, more than Justin's last 8 promo posts combined. Someone even pointed out that Selena's photos outperformed Justin's family posts, yes, including baby pictures, in less than half a day. Fans twisted the knife, saying not even a wholesome baby pic with Justin could save the flop. Savage. And once those numbers started circulating, the internet's narrative shifted again. people weren't just roasting Justin for lurking, they started accusing both him and Hailey of clout chasing. Fans claimed their relationship only trends when Selena's name is involved, and without her, their posts barely make a ripple. One viral comment summed it up perfectly. Justin and Hailey only flex their love in public when Selena's blowing up. It's like they need her spotlight to remind everyone they won. But Selena doesn't even play the game. She just posts her life and the internet crashes. And honestly, that stings, because the numbers don't lie. Selena's quiet, natural posts break the internet, while Justin's big rollouts, his rebrands, even his supposed heartfelt moments, don't even get close. But wait, it gets even messier. Because fans started spotting patterns, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. Every time Selena posts something big, something cute, or something career-defining, suddenly Justin or Hailey pop up with some dramatic stunt. It's either a cryptic lyric, a moody Instagram caption, or some headline-grabbing photo op, and people are starting to believe it's not a coincidence. The theories exploded. Some fans argued Justin and Hailey are using Selena and Benny's engagement as a way to stir interest in Justin's upcoming projects. Others went darker, saying Justin's still obsessed, and Hailey's enabling it because attention, any attention, keeps their names trending. And then came the burner account whispers. For years, people have speculated that Justin and Hailey run secret Instagram accounts to lurk on Selena. It sounds crazy, but then again, this is Hollywood. Stranger things have happened. Fans recalled the time Hailey got caught liking a shady post about Selena, and unliked it seconds later. Screenshots survived, and to this day they're floating around as proof. Now with Justin's like-unlike moment, fans are convinced he either slipped up while logged into the wrong account, or couldn't resist the urge to click like, even knowing the fallout it would cause. And honestly, the obsession theory only got stronger when people started digging deeper. Rumors surfaced again that Justin has allegedly tried to reach out to Selena privately. Some even claim she's had to change her number more than once because he wouldn't leave her alone. Whether that's true or not, fans ate it up, quoting her own lyrics from Feel Me as proof. That song about someone missing her every night, suddenly it felt like a diary entry. So here's the picture fans are painting. Justin out here pretending he's unbothered, posting vague messages about marriage and faith, but behind the scenes, he's lurking, watching Selena's every move, and maybe even regretting how things ended. Meanwhile, Selena is thriving, engaged, glowing, and minding her business, which makes Justin's behavior look even more unhinged in comparison. And speaking of unhinged, let's talk about Coachella. Because just when the dust was settling from the Instagram drama, viral clips of Justin started flooding timelines, and let's just say he did not look great. One video showed him shirtless, smoking something near the festival grounds, vibing out to his own music and Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. Fans immediately noticed he looked rough, tired, out of it, not the same Justin people remember from his polished pop star days. Then came the video that had fans genuinely concerned. Justin was caught smoking a blunt right next to his 15-year-old brother Jackson. Cameras flashing, people recording, and Justin just vibing like nothing was wrong. Hailey had to physically turn Jackson away to shield him from the scene. Fans were stunned. Like, imagine being around your kid brother with paparazzi everywhere and still wilding out like that. It wasn't a good look. The narrative started shifting again. People went from laughing at his Instagram slip to questioning if he's spiraling. Headlines popped up asking, "Where's Justin's support system? Is he okay?" And the timing couldn't be worse, because while he was out partying at Coachella, Hailey was posting about her own struggles. She revealed she's been dealing with 2 ovarian cysts, and if you know anything about that, it's no joke. Painful, exhausting, draining. She posted vulnerably about how much it sucks, and people actually praised her honesty. It was raw, real, and such a sharp contrast to Justin's chaotic public moments. And here's the thing, fans noticed that contrast too. Selena's engaged, glowing, and unbothered. Hailey's battling private health issues and showing vulnerability. And Justin, out here lurking on his ex, smoking in front of his brother, and almost kissing rappers in clubs. It painted a messy, messy picture, which brings us to Selena's next move. Because just when you thought she'd stay completely quiet, she dropped a photo that set the internet on fire. A mirror selfie. Dark sunglasses, slicked back hair, clean girl aesthetic, rocking the kind of shorts that fans instantly compared to Hailey's style. The timing was too perfect. Right after the like-unlike drama, right after the Coachella mess, right after years of people accusing Hailey of copying Selena, Selena flipped the script. Fans said it was the ultimate power move. Without a single caption, without saying a word, she had the internet eating out of her hand. Some swore it was shade, others thought it was coincidence, but either way, it worked. Everyone was talking about Selena again. And honestly, that's the magic of Selena Gomez. She doesn't have to clap back with words. She doesn't have to go on live or drop long posts. She can just exist, post a selfie, and suddenly the narrative flips in her favor. It's powerful. And right now, the internet is convinced Justin's still hung up on her. For From burner accounts to cryptic lyrics, from lurking likes to Coachella spirals, the signs keep stacking. Whether it's real or just fan theories, one thing's certain, it looks messy, and the world is watching every move. The story didn't just stop after those first shocking moments came out. If anything, that was only the beginning of the chaos. The internet works in strange ways. One minute, everyone is just minding their business, and the next minute, one story takes over every timeline, every feed, and every conversation. And that's exactly what happened here. People woke up, scrolled through their phones, and were hit with headline after headline, each more dramatic than the last. Screenshots, videos, and half-baked stories started flying everywhere. Nobody really knew what was true, what was exaggerated, or what was being twisted to fit someone's agenda. But that didn't matter. What mattered was the drama, the tension, and the possibility that something much bigger was hiding underneath. Social media became a battlefield. On one side, you had people fiercely defending, saying this was all just an overblown attempt to bring someone down. On the other side, you had those convinced that the truth had finally come out, and that the public was only seeing the tip of the iceberg. And in between were the confused fans, the ones who didn't know what to believe, but couldn't stop refreshing their feeds because every hour brought a new layer to the chaos. It wasn't just fans who got involved either. Other celebrities, friends, frenemies, and even people who had no connection at all started dropping cryptic posts. You know the kind. Black background, a single sentence that could mean anything, or a random emoji that everyone reads into like it's a coded message. It didn't take long for fans to start making threads connecting all the dots, convincing themselves that everyone knew something they didn't. Meanwhile, the person at the center of all this was silent. That silence spoke louder than any post could. Because when someone usually jumps on Instagram Live or Twitter to clear things up immediately, and they don't, people notice. That gap, that delay, only adds fuel to the fire. Everyone begins asking, what are they hiding? Why aren't they denying it? Are they trying to come up with a story that makes them look innocent? Paparazzi shots added another messy layer. Cameras caught little moments. Someone stepping out of a car looking frustrated. Someone else ducking into a building with a hoodie pulled low. Another caught in what looked like a heated phone call. Those blurry, grainy photos were suddenly treated like smoking gun evidence. Fans zoomed in, analyzed every pixel, and created entire theories based on a single expression or gesture. At the same time, old videos and interviews resurfaced. Fans went digging through archives, pulling out clips that seemed harmless back then but now look suspiciously relevant. Comments from years ago were suddenly framed as foreshadowing, and moments that nobody paid attention to before were now being replayed millions of times with captions like, "See? They were hinting at it all along." And then came the think pieces. Blogs, gossip sites, and YouTubers wasted no time putting their spin on things. Some painted the situation as tragic, others as scandalous, and some even tried to make it a morality tale. Everyone had an opinion, and the louder and more dramatic it was, the faster it spread. Behind the scenes, though, insiders whispered about how messy things were getting. Some said lawyers were already involved. Others claimed NDAs were being waved around like weapons. There were rumors of deals being cut, silence in exchange for protection, stories being bought before they could hit the press. It started to feel less like simple drama and more like a full-blown power struggle. Fans, of course, ate it all up. Twitter trends erupted daily, with hashtags like attached to every new piece of information. TikTok became flooded with users analyzing every detail, syncing videos side by side, and acting like detectives solving a true crime mystery. Even people who weren't fans before got sucked in because the story had all the ingredients of a blockbuster. Betrayal, secrets, money, and a public figure who couldn't escape the spotlight even if they tried. But the real kicker came when a close friend, or maybe not so close anymore, decided to break their silence. They didn't say everything outright, but they gave just enough to confirm suspicions, just enough to make people believe the rumors weren't just rumors anymore. And when that happened, the dam broke. Suddenly, what started as a single story turned into a web of interconnected scandals. People weren't just questioning the present, they were re-examining the past. Relationships, collaborations, and even past controversies that had been brushed off suddenly took on a new light. It was like opening Pandora's box. Once the lid was lifted, there was no way to shove everything back in. And through it all, the silence from the main figure remained deafening. No statements, no clarifications, no attempts to calm the storm. Just nothing. Which of course made people dig harder, speculate more wildly, and push the narrative further. Because silence in the face of chaos doesn't feel like peace, it feels like hiding. Thanks for calling in to Celebrity Hotline. We're here to keep you plugged into every twist, every scandal, and every untold story straight from the celebrity world. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell, because trust me, you won't want to miss the next headline we uncover. Now it's your turn. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe the rumors? Whose side are you on? We read every comment and your take could be featured in a future video. Remember, in Hollywood the drama never stops, and neither does Celebrity Hotline. Stay tuned for more exclusive updates, shocking revelations, and insider gossip coming your way very soon.